What's going on, YouTube? JT Jaborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're going to talk about Batgirl issue number 16. This one is written by Tate Bromwell with artwork by Takeshi Miyazawa, and this is the conclusion to this Unburied bridal whatever storyline with Cass on her worldwide adventure that she's been on for a bit of time. And thank goodness, because I'm like ready to move on to the next arc. 16 issues is a long time for us to kind of be doing this sort of thing, and you definitely started to feel it towards the end. There's been some good moments in there for sure, and I really like the artwork. I think it's been really strong from start to finish. And some aspects may feel like we kind of hurried up a little bit towards the end, but at the same time, I'm like, let's get Cass and that back in Gotham. Let's see how her family, the Bat family, is going to react to her finding out that she has another like sibling out there too. And yeah, so basically issue is Cass is in a bit of a bad place right now. She feels really uncertain. She's ready to go home, but she does have some unfinished business right here. She's been lied to. She's been manipulated by a lot of things, but she's kind of using her ninjutsu skills and that to kind of take people out, but not to like kill. Nyssa, of course, is kind of initiated a lot of this conflict, and Cass is going toe-to-toe with her, and she wants control of the poppies to kind of heal and change the world in her way, but still in villainous aspects. Angel Breaker's there too, because those two are a couple as well, and we get to a bit of a scuffle with the heroes in that as well, and then Cass is kind of given a choice, and then she chooses her brother, and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. It ultimately comes down to Cass defeating Nyssa and giving control back to the original owners of this land, and Cass decides, you know what, they plant the poppy seed, it's time for me to go home. Nyssa and that are going to flee, and that concludes this particular story arc. There's more details to that, but you get kind of the main idea of the storyline. So I thought, like I said, Cass choosing her brother, that makes sense. I'm more curious to see her back in Gotham and feeling the ramifications of this whole thing. I mean, she's kind of caught in a really crazy dilemma because you had the people who killed her mom, but they're also like at war with Nyssa, who's doing bad things. So there really doesn't feel like a big winnable situation for her like character in general, except to have her brother around. So like that's what she chooses, and now she's just going to kind of get ready to go back home and maybe take a little break from things. We'll see, but I mean, her kind of letting everyone know that Nyssa and that is back, I think will be interesting, especially with the other Al Ghul family members that are still kind of lingering around. But Nyssa also being sick and kind of dying as a result of the weekend, like Lazarus pits and all that, is kind of unique. And now she has the poppy seeds and all that. She doesn't have access to that. That's why she really wanted control to kind of prolong her existence. So now that she's kind of back out there, how is Talia going to respond? How is Damien going to respond? How are the other Al Ghul members going to respond? I mean, Raish has been gone for a while. We also had like a new Al Ghul member I found out in like Cheshire and Cheetahs robbed the Justice League, the Alia Al Ghul or something like that. And we also have Mara as well. There's a lot of Al Ghuls out there. It's hard to kind of keep track of. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty decent issue overall. I just kind of feel like, all right, let's move on from the story arc. It's been 16 issues really since it kind of started, and I mean, yeah, it's kind of split off into different things, and there were some enjoyable aspects to it. And it's kind of nice to get a break from the Gotham stuff. But I'm like, okay, let's get her back now. It's been like a year and a half or so since this storyline. Well, almost a year and a half. Was there an annual with this thing? I don't know if there was. I'd have to go back and look, but it's been a minute. Let's get her back there. Let's see how her family adjusts to learning about her other brother and seeing how everyone plays off each other and all that too. So, you know, pretty decent overall. Glad we've kind of wrapped the storyline up and ready to kind of move on to new things. But I am intrigued to see which direction we can go in with some of the lingering threads, such as Nyssa and that being back, and how that affects other members of the Bat family or whatnot, or if it's even going to be addressed in any capacity anytime soon. So only time will tell. But anyways, what did you all think of the issue? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that fun stuff, and I'll be back again with another video after this, and I think that'll be it for tonight, because that's a lot to kind of like pump out in one night. But I'm playing catch up, so you got to give me kudos for that, I suppose. But anyways, that's all I have to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then. Peace out.